All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a minute. I am sorry, but got a couple new cars, switched out the fleet yet again. The other one I'll do a video after this, but I decided to buy another Land Rover Defender. I actually kind of missed the luxury portion of this vehicle when I had the Bronco Raptor, and then I decided to do a Lexus build. However, it was just time and just, I just didn't have the time to modify it as much as I wanted to, as far as hands-on kind of stuff and overlanding stuff. So I ended up finding this truck here. I got this one for $32,000 from an LRJ dealer. It was still under warranty. It was a great deal. Had a little bit of higher mileage on it, but that was fine. Let me go over what I did to it so far. So when I first got this truck, it was absolutely stock. I mean, had nothing on it. So one of the first things I did, I ended up getting the 110 hood decal, and that decal helps with the sun glare when you drive. I didn't really see a difference, but it looks cool. I decided to do these brush guards here for the front bumper. I also have the ones for the rear doors, and I'll go over pricing also at the end of this video. I ended up doing the snorkel for it, or the air riser as they call it. I did the 110 sticker on the door, but when I was actually installing it, there's words on the bottom that says max Wade, but those were so hard to apply. But I ordered another set. So they should be here soon, and I'll do it the right way. It came with the factory side steps, which was a cool addition. I also added this piece here, which was the brush guards for the side mirrors. It came with the black wheels, which I love. I would love to get the Steelies, or I'll probably add more tires, beefier tires to this with this wheel setup. I added the roof bars because I could not find the platform for a good price, OEM one. I'm gonna probably try the aftermarket ones and see what happens, but so far so good. I mean, the bars seem to do what they need to do. Maybe a rooftop tent in the future, I'm not sure yet. I ended up getting the ladder for it. This is aftermarket ladder accessory. I did the mud flaps. So the mud flaps I got, these are not the OEM ones, but for the price they were cool. Kind of like a temporary fix. They are very, very tiny ones, but they look good. They're not bad. I did the rear brush guards as well. I did the rear tire cover. So I have two of these. One is with the raised flag, and then I have the other one which is just the Defender one. I ended up doing this tow hitch cover here, tow hook recovery hook here, which was actually really cool. It just goes right into the tow hitch receiver, and you kind of pull. I was gonna get these, but I didn't want to take off the bumper at the time, and that wasn't much. Again, I'll go over the pricing with you guys. Did the side box, or the storage box, which I do keep some stuff in there. I'll show you guys that in a minute, which is good. It helps you with the space. So other than that, I mean, so as you can see on this side here, I actually couldn't put the 110 decal on. I tried a dry application, and when I went to pull it back off to adjust it, it just got so crumpled. There's some cool mats on top of the mats, but I mean, again, it's a Defender, nothing like you haven't seen before, and it works well. This one has the third row option, which is cool. The third row actually folds out from the rear floor, so you still get the usage of the floor, which is cool. So it kind of pops out from under here, and then lifts up, and then there's a third row. But it's cool. My last Defender actually had the rack here that goes above it. I don't think I'm going to do that, obviously, because I have the third row, and it actually is more useful than the rack. So yeah, let's get into the pricing now, and I will show you guys, or I'll tell you guys what I spent on each part, where I got it from, and was it good. versus OEM. Okay, so first thing is first. I ended up getting these off of Amazon, and they were, I think they were $20. It was 20 bucks. I'll put the link up, or it'll be on my Instagram, but that was $20, and it only came with just that. I ended up getting the decals for $10, both sides, printed at a local shop. I was able to get the image on Google, and I just had my local vinyl shop printed out, and it was 20 bucks. These, both sides, I got for $10 shipped. This front one here, I got for $6. This was on Amazon. If you scroll through, you'll find them. And the quality is good. I mean, it's just like the OEM one. It does its job. The hood decal was $9 on Amazon as well. This one I'm missing, but it was 20 bucks. It was a local shop in Long Island that printed it for me, which was cool. I mean, but again, any vinyl shop could actually print that out for you. Side steps came with it. The roof box, the side box. The side box I was able to get for, it was like $25. Now, I got this for $25, and I used a website called Bid FTA. And they usually have cool Defender things, and they happen to have this for sale. And no one bidded on it because the part of the you know, where I live in Ohio, no one really drives Defenders, and if they do, they don't really hook them up. So this stuff is local stuff, so it just kind of sits and no one buys it. This one here with the flag, I actually got this for $1. And again, you guys don't believe me, I'll post it up. I'll put the screenshots up of all my purchases of the stuff that I got so you guys can see. The mud flaps were, I think, $27 front and back, and those were from eBay, and I think that was free shipping. A few of you guys asked me about this box here. So in this box here, I don't keep anything too serious, but this box I ended up getting from Harbor Freight, and I think the Apache box was, I think, 27. But I keep my battery charger in here and tender, jump pack. I keep the air compressor in here. I keep ratchet straps just in case, and a bungee cord, and some zip ties, and jumper cables. So I gotta get a few more of these. For the price, they were cool, and they work. I mean, if you go camping or something, it's cool to just kind of have it, and it works. It serves its purpose. The ladder, okay, so I ended up getting this ladder for $65, and that was Bid FTA once again, which was cool. The roof bars, I got them from Bid FTA. That was $20. The snorkel, I actually had a snorkel and I got rid of it. But this was the one that I kind of had laying around, and at the time I paid $100. This was the one from eBay. This is the eBay one, and it's cool. I mean, it fits well, it works. I didn't put my trim back in, so on the other side you have the A-pillar trim, and you're supposed to cut a hole in it to make it fit, but I didn't cut a hole because I wasn't sure about the fitment yet. But I mean, it works well, so I'll probably cut it to just make it more flush. This thing was, you know, it stayed on, it clips in, but you could kind of play with it a little bit and it'll be fine. It serves its purpose, hasn't flown off, and it's been in the car wash. So it's been good. Let me show you guys what is in my storage box. So in my storage box compartment, I have a Rotopax water jug. So I actually used this when I went on a road trip. I actually put extra water in here just in case. I did put water for my dog in here to keep it in here just in case. And I also had it in the front cooler, you know, before anybody decides to criticize. I have a hammock here. This hammock, I hooked it up to my roof bars at my buddy's truck, and it worked well. And then this is the Rhino USA recovery straps. I actually needed that because I ended up getting stuck at the beach. So that was one of the things that I said I need to keep in the truck. So again, this is cool. I mean, it's OEM, like OEM-like. It locks well. The fitment was good, and I had no issues with it. So that's why I got another Defender. Purpose, functionality, it works well. Gas mileage is amazing. These things work. I mean, I got the smaller motor, so this is the 4-cylinder. But you know, as I say, most people, when they have Defenders, or when you saw the older Defenders, it was pretty much a travel vehicle. It was an easy to fix vehicle. It was something that you can kind of fix on the road, and the mileage was good. You know, they had diesel motors in them, so I felt like getting a V8 version of this truck didn't make sense. And this works well. I mean, the mile per gallon you get is amazing. But other than that, I mean, thanks for watching, guys. This is the new one. This one's gonna stay for a while, a very, very, very long time. I don't think I'm getting rid of it because I'm kind of over the car situation and the truck situation, but this is a great daily driver, modern wise, and it works. I think that's it. But thanks for watching, and I will put all the parts that I got in the video so you guys could kind of check it out. And listen, get out and drive.